Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Beautiful day, not much sun out. There's some sun out, but the mountains looking beautiful. Plenty of snow on the mountains. I can see them outside my window. Anyway, today we're going to talk. We're going to start a 10 episode series, very short videos, talking about the 10 essentials and what I carry in the outdoors. But we're not just going to talk about the 10 essentials as a whole. We're going to delve into each individual item and give you a short video on what it is, what it can do, and what I use it for. So I'll be right back with you, and I hope you follow along. Take care. Welcome everybody. Okay, I am a big proponent of the 10 essentials. It's something that I always have on me, in my pack, in my go bag, run bag, back home bag, whatever bags you have. I have my 10 essentials with me. Either if I'm in my car, they're in my car. If I'm going for a day hike or a weekend hike or a week hike, they're in my pack. I always have them. And I expand on them a little bit, but I never leave them out. Not ever. Okay, they're always there in some form or another. Okay. Let's talk about the 10 essentials. I have them laid out here behind me. And the first thing we're going to talk about that I carry on me is I carry a map and compass, okay? The next thing I carry is some kind of headgear, and I'll also have sunglasses with me if I need those. Quite often you need them, but I'll have some kind of headgear, whether it be a little bunny, a watch cap, or a baseball cap, or even a larger cowboy-style hat or something like that, a brush hat or something like that. Water, okay, and the ability to filter that water, whether it be some iodine tablets like that. First aid kit, very important. Fire kit, and I always carry 3 forms of fire with me. A notepad or a notebook, a little something to write with, and a pencil. Never a pen. I carry a pencil on me. Form of light, I carry headlamps and the spare batteries to go with it. Pocket knife. Some little bit of some trail food, trail mix, something that I could heat up possibly or eat cold or something like that along the trail. Some trail bars, this kind of stuff. Rain gear, I could always use, and we'll talk more about that. And then some kind of insulated gear, extra clothing like some socks. Depends on how long I'm going to go out for. I will always carry at least a pair of socks with me. And I have gone out on day trips where I carried even more because of just getting wet or whatever. So I was able to cover all that. So anyway, today we're going to talk about one of those items today. So the first item on this list we're going to talk about is no kind of magical order. We're going to talk about flashlight or headlamp and spare batteries. I carry a pencil light out. A lot of people might carry, a mag light out, a little handheld flashlight or something like that. I don't normally prefer those, even though you get them that are quite like the Surefires are quite, or the other Gladys like that. They're quite powerful lights. I don't tend to like that because I like to be able to have hands free. I can walk with this right here and carry it on me. It's quite lightweight. Put it around the head, and it's a AAA battery. Now these do exist rechargeable, but I do prefer a battery operated one, and the reason why that is because I can always get rechargeable batteries, but also I can change them out. Okay, this one right here is a Petzl Taktika. Not Taktika, Tika, I think it's called. And it's about 350 lumens, I believe. And it has several different things, even a strobe right there. And there it goes. Doesn't have the red filter. You can get those with a red filter. I do have 1 or 2 with the red filters on them. I'm not doing any tactical stuff. And for me, this is just fine. If I need a flashlight at night, it'll do exactly what I need to do. And I have this small instead of having to tape them together, I carry them in this little plastic holder right here, my AAA batteries. I have plenty for a long time, extended trips, this kind of stuff. So this is what I carry with me. Now, why do I carry a flashlight? Okay, flashlight is not just for seeing in the dark, but it's also for signaling if you're in an emergency. And if you need to signal somebody down or an aircraft like that, you can actually use it. You can strobe. You can use the strobe on it right here, which is a flash right here, sort of a strobe light right here, and this definitely catches the eye very quickly. Okay, but you could also just signal with it, by rubbing, putting your hand over the light right here, and you can get your signal out there. So this is the primary use that I use it for. It's not just for, like I said, it's not just an emergency item either. I use it at night when I go to if I'm around the camp area, especially in the wintertime. You have shorter days, longer nights. You have a few things to do. You're trying to eat, cook, or clean, or go to the toilet, something like that. At night, you have your light here on you, and if you want to dissuade some animals, you can pop this on or signal where you're at. Your partner, he's off doing his thing, in the woods at night, 2 o'clock in the morning. You just go to the toilet and try to find out where back to where the campsite is, because we do not want to go to the bathroom very close to the campsite. We want to go at a good distance. So, but and then you can sort of signal your way where you're at, so he can find his way back or whatever, him or her. But yeah, so I mean, I use this for several things, primarily, like I said, a light source, but and if you do night hikes also, which are quite nice, if you want, if it's a covered night, you don't have a moon out, something like that, and you're just, you want to have something sort of on the trail, to keep, so you can see what you're doing. So also for signaling, if you're come close to a road or something like that, you want to signal the cars that you're there. You can put this, do this right here, and or put the strobe on is probably the best thing to do, and that lets them know that you're that you're on the road there, But yeah, and like I said, if you're signaling for emergency situation, it comes in handy. And always carry spare batteries, because the cold will zap them, the heat will zap them, time will zap them. And what I suggest you also do is, when you're not using it, take the batteries out, because they can corrode and they can ruin a perfectly good flashlight when you need it. I do carry a backup one, a spare one. I carry one on me, I'll have one in my gear, in my possibles bag, and at night, before night, I'll take it out and put it around my neck, okay, so that it's there with me. I have it there with me, ready to go. When I need it, I'll work around the camp, and then when it starts getting dark, I'll use this right here around my neck to see some things with, or put it on my forehead, on my head, or something like that. But yeah, it's a good piece of kit. I highly recommend it. Can you supplement this with other things like a candle, something like that? Yeah, sure you can. You can get you a candle lantern or other lanterns and do the same thing with. But I don't know too many people who go camping, and I don't suggest you go out in nature without some kind of light source. So it's a good idea to have it. Can you get away with it? Yeah, you sure you can. But it's a really good thing to have on you, and if you need it, you're going to use it. It's not like you're not going to use it. Okay, it's going to come in handy. So anyway, that's the first item on the top 10. On the 10 essentials that I carry with me in the wild, and why I carry it. If you have other suggestions or other comments, please leave them down below. I definitely want to hear why you carry yours, or why you may need it, or what you carry. That'd be really interesting also. And I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel, like, share with your friends and enemies, and leave a comment down below. And I'll get back with you when you comment, you leave, and hear what you got to say. Listen, I hope you all have a good one and enjoy this video, and talk to you very soon with the next one. Goodbye.